It's no news to you. It's been a hot week here in the Valley, but we are cooling down the next couple of days.
There's something to look forward to. It's still going to be pretty toasty though in the next few days, and that's in part because we are expecting it to be relatively humid. We don't usually say that around here. Pete's in with a treat, a Pete treat.
A Pete treat, is that?
He is full of them today.
Is it official now? Is this the name of the new segment?
Yes, we're coining it right now.
Yes.
Pete's treat.
Pete's treats. All right, so I'm not sure if you noticed this morning, the humidity started to creep up a little bit, started to get a little more humid, and we haven't really had a humid day in about a week. During the monsoon, we sometimes get these here in Arizona. Now, this graphic is from the National Weather Service in Florida, so I Arizona-fied this graphic, okay? I crossed out comfortable and put noticeable because in my book, and I think most of our books, when you get into a 55 or higher, that's what I say is noticeable. Now, when you get into 65 or 70, see the emojis here? That's when they become very, very unhappy. Actually, Yuma had a dew point in the low 70s last week and maybe one recently as well. So we can get into this territory, but this weekend we're pretty much expecting the noticeable to maybe borderline uncomfortable. So what's the forecast here? And by the way, I have terrible handwriting. So my 6-year-old nephew can write better than this. So
I was going to say the graphics department you have there, Pete, needs some work.
That's absolutely true. Hopefully this one looks better.
Yeah.
This is our dew point forecast overnight, and you'll notice dew points generally hanging out in the upper 50s to low 60s. So I think as we head into early tomorrow morning, you may feel a little bit humid out there. Saturday morning, maybe you're out there super early for that morning walk or jog. I think you noticed it. That humidity in the atmosphere, and then it kind of drops off a little bit in the afternoon, sort of like it's doing right now. And then we'll probably fluctuate the same on Sunday. So again, sometimes during the monsoon, 55 is kind of that magic number of where we're in a monsoon-like pattern, and it does look like that humidity does come back a bit as we head into the weekend. But kind of interesting to see those humidity numbers, and also not as interesting to see my handwriting, which I need to work on.
Yeah. So was it 50 or 55 on the dew point that's noticeable?
I'm deciding it's noticeable, and I think most people in Arizona use that as a guideline because old school definition of the monsoon, when the average daily dew point was 55 or higher, that was the official start of the monsoon. So that's kind of our magic number here in the Valley.
Makes sense.
Okay. The more